accessible to everyone. So everyone can just dress the way they want to dress, and they kind of like bleed into different scenes. You know? Just like, yeah, I talk to kids at shows, like this long-haired kid with a fucking, you know, some weird death metal shirt on, or like just like looks all shitty, and he's just like, yo man, I just want to let you guys know that you guys are really like inspired me to be strange. And I'm like, what? I'm like, you're strange? I'm like, that's, I mean, don't get me wrong, like I think it's amazing, and I'm all about it, but it just doesn't look like what a strange kid when we were growing up looked like. And I think that's amazing. I think that's awesome that there's no like boundaries on that, at least, you know. And I think
well, because Edge came from hardcore, and now it's become decontextualized. Guys from all different scenes can get into it,
of course,
and not have to be into hardcore.
And that's not a bad thing, because you know what? There's, as far as I'm concerned, you listen to hip hop, you want to be drug-free and strange, be drug-free and strange. That's awesome. Bring it, you know. Like, like I think, you know, you have Sage Francis and people like that that, you know, probably come from, you know, a hardcore background, but are involved in a completely different scene and preaching the things that we believed in and we still believe in. You know, I mean, going, you know, 12 years, 13 years strong. Man, you know, it's like. And people stop being strange, and that's okay. You know what I mean? I don't hold that against them. You're my friend. You treat me with respect. I'm gonna treat you with respect. I don't give a fuck whether you drink, smoke. You know, don't drink, don't smoke. It's like, that stuff has nothing to do with me. It has nothing. It doesn't belong to me. It belongs to other people. So with this, at least with this band, it's like, yeah, we might not be on stage like being like, yeah, fucking strange and blah blah, but at least, you know what I mean? Like we got the convictions behind us, like backing us up. You know what I mean? If people want to like ask questions, that's what fucking music is about. That's what life is about. It's about asking questions and like, you know, debating whether things are right for you or not right for you. So for people, that's a release. Like you gotta imagine, like people work. They don't work the, you know, this is not the classic lifestyle. 9 to 5 is like your classic lifestyle. It's like you work all day, you work in a shitty warehouse, you're packing boxes and you're throwing shit around. When you're out of that place, you want to just want to let go. You know, you want to forget what you had to deal with that day. You want to and music plays a huge part in that. You know, people get in their cars and they put on their jams. They're like, this is the time where I can just be myself and listen to what I want to listen to and fuck off. I don't care what you know the boss thinks at work. I don't care what the secretary thinks of me. Like this is my place right here, and that's what shows are all about. So people come to shows and they let loose and they do their own thing. If they want to get hammered. They want to come to a Throwdown show or come to whatever show, they want to get loaded and they want to come, you know, just enjoy themselves, do it, you know? Just be respectful, you know? Do it because you have the intentions to have a good time, not because you want to get loaded and beat the shit out of some fucking, you know, punk that you see at the show, you know? Like, you know, I think everything has its place, and I you know, part of me has got that like strange, like elitist, like, you know, 16-year-old kid being like, yeah, it's all about being drug-free and being strange, but it's not about that, you know? It's about like respecting people's personal space and allowing people to have like their time to shine, basically, you know? Because everyone's allowed to have that moment in their life where they just can be themselves and not worry about what other people think of them, you know? And that's what this metal scene and hardcore scene is all about. It's like, you know, people forget that it's like, it's something that's liberating, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that's a real big part of me. If what I do in music, it's like it comes with a happiness. You know, if I forget that I'm in this for my own personal like well-being and for like, you know, to supply like a you know, to help produce something that makes other people happy, then I should just not be in music. You know what I mean? It's a huge element for me, and I think kids come and talk to me after shows and they're like, man, like it's so weird, like you're not a fucking dick. I'm like, yeah, because I fucking love music and I love meeting people at shows, and like, you know, if you're a shitty kid and you got like the wrong intentions, then yeah, I might not give you the time of the day. But if you have like, you know, if you have like any soul to you, and you recognize like what your place is in this scene is, then yeah, I'm all about talking and chatting it up, you know, and like discussing music and talking about my drums. I don't care. I'll talk about anything, you know. I'll talk about you and your girlfriend's problems. I don't fucking care, you know. It's like, no, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for sure.
I think it's I think people forget that there's a human element to like music and to like this scene. You know what I mean? That it's not like just like fantasy, like bullshit rock star, like dragons and ghosts, and you know what I mean? And like, you know, straight edge and veganism, and it's not all about like, you know, black shirts and fucking, you know, camel shorts, you know what I mean? Like all that bullshit. That's like just a facade. It's like I gotta warm up.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So thank you very much.
Come on, anything I can do, you know? Like I just
appreciate this.
Today is so many different times because my family's here.
Nice. Of course.
I had to bounce out of dinner like just right now.